Salvation Army here in Nacogdoches, and I am your ambassador captain today. I would like to acknowledge our host, Kline, wrap it up. David is going to tell us all about why we're all here and has some exciting news for us. I need to acknowledge our sponsors, our ambassador committee. Our ambassador committee is sponsored by Miller's Crossing Historic Village. Our ribbon that we'll be cutting here in a little bit, probably inside, unless we all want to pretend we're ducks, is sponsored by the Nacogdoches Floral Company. The media today is sponsored by the Daily Sentinel, and the photo mat that is going around, I hope, right over there, Kelly's holding it up, is sponsored by Express Employment Professionals. Y'all make sure if you haven't signed that photo mat, y'all sign it before you leave today. Photos from today's event can be seen on the Chamber of Commerce website at nacogdoches.org. And now it's my privilege to introduce our chair of the board, Dr. Ryan Head. Come on, Ryan.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Never mind. All right, welcome. I am Dr. Ryan Head. I'm the chairman of Nacogdoches County Chamber of Commerce. Just wanted to, on behalf of the board, welcome you to the great event. And we have at least two board members with us, Darla and Dustin Beavers, and our past chairman of the board, Scott, over there in the back. He rolled off a couple years ago, is that right?
A few years ago.
Just a few. So with that, I just want to congratulate the host business, David, and Kline's wrapped it up. And that is my portion of this afternoon, and I'm going to turn it over to Kelly.
All right, thank you.
Yay!
This is great to see this kind of support for one of our long-running businesses here in Nacogdoches. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you for having the celebration with the chamber. We appreciate you. There is more coming up this week. This is the first of several. Tomorrow at 4:30, we're going to be at Revolution Road Wood-Fired Pizza Truck. They're actually going to hold this ribbon cutting ceremony at the Red House Winery downtown, so please join us for that. And then Thursday at 4:30, we'll be at the StarTex Land and Home business, brand new business in town, South Loop and South Street. So lots of good things happening. I'd like to mention 3 other things. You're all invited to these things. So we have our Live After 5 this month with Ted Smith State Farm. April 25th. It's going to be 5:30 at Ted's Place on North Street. Please join us for a wonderful crawfish boil. We also have our Eggs and Issues that day. We're going to be hearing from Mark Duran with Workforce Solutions, Seabees, Texas, giving us some information about a new program that involves our local teachers. Very exciting for that, to hear more about that. And then also on April 30th, and we have Business Development Series committee members in the room. I know Cassandra Stokes is one, and they have put together a fantastic free seminar. I understand if your business finances are flabby, maybe they're a little lazy, we need to get them moving, you have a financial fitness course coming up. So get your finances in shape. Please join us on April 30th, and you can find more about that and more at nacogdoches.org. So, hope to see you soon somewhere else. I think that's it, Darla.
Okay, thanks, Kelly. Thank you for all the information. I love to say this all the time. Don't tell me there's not anything going on in Nacogdoches. There's always something to do here to keep you busy. Now, I get to do the exciting task of introducing our host, David Welch, so he can tell us all of the good things that's going on with Kline's Wrap It Up.
Thank you for coming out in this. Thank you so much. This was really, I was going, this has got to be tough. I am so impressed y'all made it to the end through the monsoon out there. Thank you. You said my name's David Welch. This has been a family business since 1987. We've been doing this a long time, and we've managed to survive through Staples, UPS Store, lots of things that are national chains or franchises, and here we are, still just a family business, and Nacogdoches has made us successful. good Lord has made us successful. I appreciate y'all being here to celebrate this. I got some people I want to thank and just to, and recognize that have really helped with this project. Started with, back in June last year, started with Greg Williams at Cadence Bank, and he got me on the right path, and he put me in touch with this fine lady over here, Cassandra Stokes, and she helped me put together a knock your socks off business plan and presentation that was really effective, and obviously it worked. And she's with the SBDC over in Lufkin, and we sat down and put this thing together, and she helped me through all of the hurdles and the stepping stones and all the things that were trying to trip us up. We got through it. It was a challenge. Come on up here, they'll get you right here. And then as far as getting this done, I had a lot of really great contractors that helped me out. The painting was done by Hector Romero, is Romero Painting, and as you can see, he did great. He did it in 2 days. The whole building he did in 2 days. The interior. He brought in 6 guys and just blew through it. East Texas Carpets. Sammy just, again, same thing. Sammy came in. We got this carpet laid, and all the stuff moved around, and we never had to close. We didn't have to close a day for any of it. You have to come right up here. I got folks right there that will take care of you. Scott Waller. Scott Waller had a lot to do with this. We completely redid our network, and so we've got new servers. I'm not going to try to do all that stuff, but we got a lot of new wire and new boxes that blink. And they're, if you want to see the blinking lights, they're in that room back there. But it's fabulous. I had cobbled together the network that I had, and we just got past being able doing what I had done, and they did a great job. Jason and Eric, thank you. We're in here constantly. We drove Jason particularly. We drove him first. New alarm system, the surveillance system in here. Ralph Wallace at Direct Security Services took care of that for me. I was hoping he was going to be able to make it up. The real pride here, this new point of sale counter here, we've been using used, old, worn out counters and retail point of sale cabinets for years and years and years. And this Terry Stone Woodworks did a fabulous job with this. I really appreciate his he's a woodworker with and for Terry. His name is Bill, and he did a great job. And then, of course, the new signage out front is very impressive, and that was done by Armadillo Signs with Linda Monday. They also did, as you can see. Okay, I'd like to introduce some of these folks back here in the back. They're not going to like it, but they'll come up here. They'll give me later. This is going to cost them. But in the print, we have three areas. We got 3 areas in this industries, really. We've got the retail, office supplies and gifts and so on, and then we have the shipping department, the service industry that we do and have been doing for many, many years. And then finally the printing area, which is a manufacturing. So we're actually in 3 separate industries, and got people in all of them that do. Some of them do all of them, some of them do very specific. But Lisa Dunn has been doing this for us. Well, before us, she worked for Chris Kline since 1990. If you haven't had a printing project that you needed help with, Lisa is just a miracle. Needs to be a tough one. Don't bring her easy stuff. We got lots of people for that. But she's been doing this so long. She's got this down. She knows layout and setup on really complicated books and programs and that sort of thing. Linda showed. We stole Linda.
Yeah.
Linda ran the presses and so on over at SFA before they closed that print shop. And that was, they shut it down and she retired and I called her. You retired and they shut down. Good point. But I called her. I was Betty, who had gotten COVID in 2020 and was out for a while, and I was doing that back there. I called Linda and said, "I need you," and she was here the next day. I appreciate Linda a great deal. Betty has been with us for 8 years. Yeah, I'm doing printing for 25. You were with Sunbelt before that, came over here, and has been running those machines ever since, and does fabulous work, and has worked through her recovery from COVID, and still has an oxygen tank back there for that. So she is a troop. She gets it done. One guy I just picked up who has been in the printing business for a while. There he is. He's hiding over here in the corner. Mark Daniels has been at several different print shops over the years. He came on here a few months ago and is just falling right in. He also does great work. He's an amazing layout and design graphic artist. Do just about anything.
Hey.
And in the sales, I got Tom Bankston taking care of sales. We're getting him broken in. He's just, he's just starting on this, and we're trying to get him trained. How long have you been doing sales and so on? I know you've been with Chris for a long time.
I've been here with Kline since January of 2004.
Okay. And travels all over East Texas?
Yeah, pretty much.
Puts a lot of miles on that truck.
Yeah, I've been through 3 trucks.
So if you need anything, he's the man to call. Okay, customer service. Got Deanna Black is our all of these guys are customer service. She's full time and has taken charge since this year. And then we have John Tate. There's John, and he's been around a long time. He was a Cub Scout in my Cub Scout time. Well, you didn't start in Cub Scouts. No. Oh, okay. Well, he was a Cub Scout before that. He came to us. Okay. But anyway, he's an Eagle Scout. And has been here long, since high school. He's graduated from SFA. And then Xana, there she is. Xana just started with us here, what, month before last?
February.
Xana is in customer service and we're getting her trained. And then Owen Goff, right here, also an Eagle Scout, not from here. Up in Plano, he got his Eagle Scout up there. That's, a lot of y'all know that's very near and dear to my heart. And he's been with us for a couple of years. Good. And then Natalie Scammell. Natalie's been with us about
That's August, so 8-ish.
okay, yeah. And is customer service, you will see her smiling face when you come in. And then Caleb has come in and has agreed to help us out. He's a senior this year at SFA. He is working toward ministry, having a youth ministry, doing youth ministry after he graduates, and we'll be missing him when he goes on to do that. But he's doing the college ministry work right now for First Baptist. All right. Did I miss him? No. You know, she was on the very top of my list, right up here at the top. I can, somebody.
Your wife.
You are. Look, you're at the top of the list. That's my wife. I'll be hungry.
Say the best of life.
Because none of this would happen. She takes good care of me. She makes sure she fills in the holes where I in the mistakes that I make. So anyway, we've worked on this project for a long time. We've got, as I said, we're a very diverse store, manufacturing, service industry. We cover a lot of territory intentionally because none of this stuff, as the chamber is aware, is that little businesses can't survive on a narrow profit center. You have to be able to move around, and you got to be quick. Like the stuffed animals, we found these last fall, and they were in here within a month, and we just sold the dickens out of them for Christmas.
It's awesome.
Had no idea that would go as well as it did. It was just a lark. You know, hey, it's an office supply store. What are we doing to stuffed animals? Oh yeah, they sell. That's what we're doing with them, and they're fun. And it kind of decorates, it makes the store look fun. So that's why we did it. But that's the sort of thing. Now, not a whole lot to talk about in retail. We are trying to expand that and make it bigger and better. Have more lines and more things available. Anytime somebody needs something that we don't have, please let us know. We will try and carry things that you want us to carry. The more complicated things, the shipping part of this is where I started back in '87. On through.
I need that Florida State.
Somebody have a Ford Escape? A Ford Escape. Is that you? Can't get in FedEx as well. The shipping is, like I said, it's where I started. You know, we built crates and boxes and shipped things all over the world. That's my first love, and it's still a vital part of this business, and it holds its own against the print, which is kind of surprising because printing is a real big part of, has always been a big part of Kline's, and it's a big part of us, and the two of those make up, between them, they kind of average about 45% of the business, and this is the rest. Maybe a little 40%, and then this is about 19. So and we're trying to build this up as well. We've had some serious growth in the last couple of years since Staples and several of the other stores of their type and our type went away. And that's a lot of the reason I had to come and talk to Cassandra, the things that it got me in the situation where I couldn't get my arms around it anymore. I've been running it kind of by the seat of my pants for a long time. I've had some help in here to do that and do a better job of what we're doing, and this has been easy. I'd love it if y'all would stay and look around the print shop back in the back. Please go back there and look. There's some amazing machines that we got from Scott back there just last month. And so we're very excited about what they can do, and they've got some of that. We've got some samples over here and back there that you can take a look at, take with you. And Dawn. Yeah.
Cassandra Stokes.
Cassandra!